Today, we're doing something a little different. I'm going to talk to you about the biggest mistakes I've made in the last 4 years as a video editor so you don't have to make them. If you've never heard of me, I'm Collin, aka Editor Collin. I'm a full-time 19-year-old video editor making 6 figures and have edited for many large creators, including a Cookie God, Skeppy, and many others. And yes, in this video, I am reading off of a script because I'm a professional video editor, not a professional speaker. So back to the video. My true passion, however, is helping other editors scale as I have, so listen up. These mistakes slowed me down, stressed me out, and honestly made me want to quit at times. However, they're also the best learning experiences. If you're an aspiring editor or you're in the same boat as I was, stick around because this might just save you from a few headaches. To dive straight into things, one of my biggest mistakes I made early on was undercharging for my work. I mean, I was doing fully subtitled 20-minute Minecraft videos for $12 each. I didn't stick with this price long, however, because I knew something felt off. Like deep in my gut, I could just tell I was definitely undercharging. However, my next step was not much of an improvement if I'm being honest. I remember one of my clients asked me for a 10-minute Roblox gameplay highlight video and I charged them only $30. I thought I was getting a good deal at the time, but little did I know that video ended up taking me like 6 hours to finish. And a little personal tangent here, it's just wild for me to look back at this just knowing that now I've made over $1,000 from a single video. If you'd like to hear more about that, be sure to check out that video on my channel, but only after you finish this video. Back then, I was only 15 years old and very new to charging for my skills. I didn't realize that I was completely undervaluing my time. I used to think, well, I'm new to this, so I can't charge a lot. I'm sure a lot of you thought that as well, but the truth is, even if you're new to editing, your time and skills are very valuable, especially if you're putting in effort to deliver high quality edits. The problem with undercharging isn't about making less money, it's about the long-term expectations that you set. Clients will come back to you expecting these same low rates, and if you try raising them, they'll ghost you or get upset. That's happened to me multiple times, and I'm sure that's probably happened to you as well. Eventually, I started to realize that, hey, I'm getting kind of good at this, so I should be charging more. I've learned that you had to charge based on the value you're providing, not just how long you've been editing. Editing gaming videos, especially something like fast-paced Minecraft and Roblox content meant to entertain younger viewers, takes a lot of time and a lot of skill, and so does pretty much all editing. So don't be afraid to charge what you're worth. Another huge mistake I made was taking on way too much work. There was a point where I had so many Minecraft and Roblox videos lined up that I barely had time to breathe, and I'm not exaggerating. At first, I thought I was living the dream. Tons of clients, lots of projects, frequent payouts, but in reality, I was drowning in deadlines and having terrible chest pains and anxiety every single day. I had clients asking me for everything, and I mean everything, from simple Roblox Let's Plays to complex Minecraft cinematic edits, and instead of being realistic about my time, I said yes to every single thing. There was a stretch where I was editing 7 days a week, 8 hours a day, on top of being in high school, barely sleeping, and surprise, surprise, my work started to suffer from it. I remember this one week in specific, I had 4 different Minecraft YouTubers all asking for videos with quick turnaround times. I was staying up until 3 or 4 a.m. thinking I could power through it, but I hit a wall. That wall being one night, I literally fell asleep with my headphones on at this very desk, and I woke up here realizing that I had missed the deadline. That was one of the worst feelings I've ever faced as an editor. I felt like such a failure, and I knew something had to change. When you take on too much work, the quality always takes a hit, and I mean always. I delivered videos I wasn't proud of anymore, which made work start to feel a whole lot more miserable. When I first started video editing professionally, I was saying yes to literally any gig that came my way. A lot of students who went through my one-to-one mentoring have also talked about that same issue and saw dramatic results when I taught them to stop doing this. Did someone need an ad for an energy drink edited? Sure. Non-profit organization video? I got you. Reacting to scary videos? Why not? These are all examples that are real and that I've done and that you can find on my portfolio. But here's the thing. Just because I could edit these videos didn't mean I wanted to, did not mean I felt any passion towards them either. I ended up wasting so much time on projects that didn't align with my passion or my skills. Editing gaming content, especially Minecraft and Roblox, was what I enjoyed and what I was good at. Just because I was chasing every single dollar and building a portfolio, I got distracted by all kinds of projects that did not align with my passion, vision, or goals. One day I just decided to make a change, and it was one of the best choices I ever made over my whole career. I made the choice to focus. I started saying no to stuff that didn't excite me, and I doubled down on gaming. Specializing in Minecraft and Roblox edits allowed me to stand out in those communities, and I started getting more clients who were passionate about the same things that I was. Once I started doing stuff I was passionate about, I became a better editor, the quality of my work improved, and so did my reputation in the community. Plus, it also didn't feel as much like work anymore when I found myself being entertained by every single video I was working on. And before we get to the most impactful issue we all face as editors, I'd quickly like to let you all know that I do offer one-to-one mentoring for video editors struggling to scale to full-time positions. I can proudly say that I've helped change the lives of countless members in the editing community and taught them everything I know about editing, business, and mindset. Many of my students doubled their income within only 1 month after completing my mentoring. Some got 8 clients in 5 days, which I still don't know how she did it. It's insane. And one of my clients even closed a $5,000 a month recurring client using my outreach method. If this interests you at all, click the link in the description to book a call with me where we'll see if you're a good fit for the program, as I don't take on anyone. Don't believe me? Check out the many testimonials here on this very channel and my Twitter. Thanks for your time, and back to the video. Next is the one killing us all: Procrastination. Procrastination is such a trap, and let me tell you, I fell into it hard. I'm sure we all have. It's in our nature as humans to chase the dopamine hit instead of doing the hard work. There's something about having a deadline a few days away that makes you feel like you have all the time in the world, right? But then suddenly it's 11 p.m. the night before the video's due and you're cramming to finish a 22-minute video. We've all been there. I remember this one specific Minecraft project. It was actually for Skeppy, and he wanted to do a Minecraft challenge edited in the Mr. Beast gaming style, which was trending at the time. I kept telling myself, okay, I'll start it tomorrow. Well, eventually tomorrow became the day before the deadline, and I had to pull an all-nighter to get it done. This was one of the most stressful nights of my editing career. Everything felt like it was messing up. I was tired, I was exhausted, I was anxious. It was just a terrible time. What I learned is procrastination doesn't just mess up your schedule, it also messes up your quality. Now I've made the active choice to break projects down into smaller tasks just so I'm not overwhelmed anymore. Even if it's just getting the first rough cut done early, that buys me much more time to polish things later. Another tip that's also been an absolute game changer in my whole life is as soon as you start to feel procrastination on any task, immediately start that task. This will change your whole life, I promise. Now let's take a short break from this video and drop a comment on something that you will stop procrastinating. I better see you in the comments. And finally, to finish off this video, in the beginning, I was afraid to set boundaries with my clients. I thought if I wasn't available to help 24/7, my clients would just leave or block me. I had people asking me for revisions at 10 p.m. or asking me for last minute changes on the weekend right as I was leaving to hang out with family or friends. And I just kept always saying yes because I didn't want to lose the work. Any 9-to-5 job will have exceptions for what's considered acceptable behavior, and you should hold your clients to these same standards. You're working together, you're not just a slave for these people. And with all that being said, check out my mentorship in the description if you're very serious about editing and dream about editing as a full-time career just like me and many of my other students. And that being said, thank you so much for watching. I'm so proud of you. Keep working hard, and I'll see you back here next Sunday.